Good evening, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Keith's Boxing Gym Talk. I'm your host, K-Rap216. Thank you guys for tuning in this evening. Hope everybody's having a good day, blessed day. Real quick, I'm about to give my prediction. I've been doing bad with predictions, but I'm going to go ahead and get it anyway. Before we get into that, I want you guys to like and subscribe. Tonight's matchup will be between the challenger, Raymond Ford. He will be challenging Shaquie Foster, the reigning WBC super featherweight champion of the world, man. A lot of people view this fight to be a 50-50 fight. I can see why. Raymond Ford has gotten better since his loss to Nick Ball. Shaquie Foster just gotten better in his career, period, Ever since he defeated Ray Vargas for the WBC championship, he's gotten a lot better, man. One opponent that they both have in common that they both have faced was Shaquie Foster. He had a split decision victory over Abraham Nova. He's battle tested. He does have a lot of losses on his record now. He's had 4 losses. One told Shaquie Foster about split decision. That was a good fight, even though it wasn't a split decision. Shaquie Foster didn't win that fight convincingly, but it was very competitive at times. He did get hit a lot. Shaquie Foster got hit a lot in that fight. Raymond Ford also was getting hit, but he did a better job, though. He did a better job. And so a lot of people think it's going to be a 50-50 fight. I couldn't agree more, but I do have to make a prediction. So my prediction will be Shaquie Foster will win by unanimous decision. Yes, Shaquie Foster didn't look at his best when he fought Abraham Nova, but styles make fight. Abraham Nova has pop. Raymond Ford really doesn't have that much pop. I think he has to have 7 to 8 knockouts, and I think how many fights he has, about 18, 19 fights or something like that. I forgot. If you look at Shaquie's last fight, he won comfortably against Stephen Fulton. Stephen Fulton doesn't have a lot of power. I think they have about the same knockouts as Raymond Ford does. That will make Shaquie Foster a little comfortable. He is defensive minded at first, and then he attacks. Shaquie Foster's got some great reflexes because he's going to use it all night, and I think he's going to back up Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford's going to come. He is more offensively gifted than Shaquie Foster. But Shaquie Foster, he does have some nice counters, got some great footwork. He's going to use that all the night. He's going to use his strength because he's been in 130 pounds for a long time. He fought at lightweight in his last outing against Stephen Fulton because Stephen Fulton was 4 pounds overweight or whatever. But nevertheless, though, like I said, styles make fight. I think he's going to be in there comfortable knowing that it's going to be really, really hard for Raymond Ford to hurt Foster. And with that, and with his educated jab and him just backing him up and pressing him, I think that's his key to victory tonight. I like Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford is a former champion, but Raymond Ford has had some fights that he should have won. He should have won against Nick Ball. I think he had a draw against another fellow I forgot early in his career. So he's not new to defeat, tasting defeat. Neither is Shaquie Foster. But nonetheless, though, that's my prediction, man. I just honestly just think that Shaquie Foster is getting better and better as time goes on. He's going to show that tonight. Would definitely like to see his fight with Shakur Stevenson down the line. I know Timothy Bradley talks about that a lot, saying that Shaquie Foster will give Shakur Stevenson a run for his money. I would like to think he does in the first 6 rounds. But Shakur Stevenson, he's just too seasoned of a person, too seasoned of a fighter. He's one of the greats or whatever. But I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Shakur Stevenson try to break that code because he's a difficult fighter, Foster, to deal with. And he's going to show that tonight. When he gets in there tonight, I think he's going to win. Unanimous decision, 7 rounds to 5. It's my prediction, man. I was going to make a prediction with the Bivol fight, but a man that's been the mandatory for 2 years, and it's 13-1, 13-2 now. Bivol won. He won comfortably, 120, 107. Kind of figured that was coming, so there was no need for no prediction. But nevertheless, though, man, like, subscribe, comment what you guys think, comment what you guys want me to talk about. I'd love to talk about what you guys want to talk about. You guys have a good evening.